Yama akwaba edi aba sports arena eso mame enfrase ewo menua eye kwaku akwaba
yeja
na fie ti sen
nyame adom
na bia wo babia na wo de na minze mutwe pa
say Yesu mai no de sa
ebe foul se rapture
Yesu mai no
se fie ye boko
nyame adom ye won kwa de
ye wa bibia
alatula ati trufo bebre
yeko
sika omu sika
yeah
say sika na ye de ton kwa nka omu ni problem
yeah
that omu ka
nti ye won kwan
timedie eti ase a
o wa
na because what tia ase a unni mo china your next break could be tomorrow.
Yeah,
if you are not around you not have that break timedanya me ase e ma ye nyina ye nkwa
sure akwaba so Haji
so question we be said we
me o misa na question me na bisa na question
no
David tie anoma no me na bisa na question
me pese o to that question
me to aso me pe ba bi o de masi
no ye den
so no so
me say me say
what do I say na o ka say you know say me say your follow up question
me say bia o de ye
di no started
me si we adwo so ntie ho akwa abopanyi
me ho ye ebusiafo bia ho ye
Akagu, yes, starting every the FIFA Club World Cup, no. Meka say, the tournament in itself. Said you paying for fast so a year this FIFA Club World Cup. Sika room. Any clubs a call ye. Said now we expect say a binum baby a binum bedu. Any baby a binum so do no. You hear the FIFA Club World Cup, no.
Alatu maminchi.
And Sawaba abe the final itself. Paris Saint-Germain against Chelsea.
Maminchi ahefo.
Okay.
Mincha production team. Mincha team. Yeah, me taka production team asem because omoma yeba TV so.
Yeah.
But they are in the background, people don't know.
Yeah.
And you know, ABS say so you're doing the organize the award for those in the background.
This year there will be him say Filippo to the
gunshot man.
An international airman. Na prepare the BC.
Madam B no.
Madam B.
Madam Nyonyam Fobi.
Madam Nyonyam
direct.
Sarah.
Sarah
no the escalade.
Oh, Nyonyam.
Oh, yeah, escalade. O taste ya na.
And then I like to bring us. And then of course.
O taste ya na.
Yeah, dodge question.
Taste but I mean tiase.
To as well.
Camera phone ya. General smooth is winning actually. I like to yes sir. Yembra top.
Yembra FIFA Club World Cup.
Taste me answer.
From the beginning of this tournament, Makasa media me impressed.
Remember why with some of the semi-final matches and course, so yeah, the route to the final.
With the new format. It was proposed before COVID.
Okay.
But COVID by into no, and to me ambaso. Now of course this time around who said in the Americas, Nyambwa next year. Around this period, yeah, I'm saying host the World Cup, no. Me who say a preparatory tournament for the Americans, especially in a country, my favorite sport ain't yet soccer. My favorite sport, basketball, American football. So the Super Bowl is big in America. Even a 30-second ad, Chicago big 2 years and our advertising on the Super Bowl, no, they are big. And see this new format, no, for me, I'm impressed. Why? Hitherto, no one said South America for Europe for the realm at the tail end of the competition. The Africa for Asians for no Mukoduha na South Americans for the realm. Then the Europeans come. And in the last 10 editions, the Europeans no na aje. Last season, Manchester City Nigeria winning that final. So this general play. Pitting teams against each other from different continents, grouping them, 32, just like the previous World Cup format. Now, and me can say, a worthy champion. And yes, I will be from the semi-final stage. That was unfair to me. Sika na woman, so no. Initially, almost struggled, kakra.
Okay.
Because FIFA was struggling for broadcast right now. Obia metoy. And to Saudi for and then the zone. I think $1 billion euros. Dollars. Yeah, Americans, yeah, they want to put their currency there, but 1 billion euros. So it was good for FIFA, say, sponsorship. So for the clubs, it meant everybody was getting handsomely rewarded. Even New Zealand club, amateurish in a way, almost 4 million be the choir. So financially, the clubs have gained. Then the competition itself.
Were you surprised seeing some clubs be early exit in the tournament?
Early exit, not surprised. Africa, I think from day one, I say I'm not confident about the African teams. Dean, I know you're expectant, optimistic about Mamelodi Sundowns. And of course, you have some glimpses, but maybe a mental barrier. But I started them combat mapping so after a mental barrier being a high end. Maybe we'll get there. Last week, I didn't expect PSG to go through. May predict a Bayern win.
Really?
Yes. In the semis. Okay. In that quarter stage. And
the semi was
going to that game. Bayern and a team were actually the most goals in the tournament. They scored 10 against Oakland. They beat Benfica. They were a really detailed team in terms of goal scoring. But Dean, Luis Enrique was in there, and I think the coach made a difference on the day. Jamal Musiala injury distorted the team's cohesion. Psychologically, most of them were down. Even opposition goalkeeper Donnarumma, he had to be spoken to. I said psychologist, bam, because he was almost in tears. Over a game now, the first thing he did was to pick a phone and contact Jamal Musiala. Say, unfortunate. And Jamal, I think said a few days ago, Jamal, I surgery successfully, Wabase or Dobiase. So I think psychologically, they have buy and kakra. But when PSG got their chance, they took it. And PSG team, we know, are hinging on a lot of individual quality. But Alatu, the reality of this PSG team is that almost every player in every position is a perfect fit
for the time Mbappe Kono. Na nipa bebre dwen say PSG but Luis Enrique can say ebi Mbappe Kono or Kono. Ebe man the team no so agina na so you be who surprises.
Of course. O demand something from Mbappe. No nya. I had to say Mbappe PSG come Madrid na PSG AG Champions League na Mbappe at Madrid. There's no club who share probability of winning the Champions League every season. In the last decade in power, there's no club that comes close to Real Madrid. So he can still win it. He can still be successful. Yeah. So I don't like it when trolling the door. So. But the Ana Enrique Pefi Mbappe wanna say, you are the striker. When you lose the ball, start the press for me. And so okay game PSG Madrid boy now. Kotwaka said, Dembele presses too much. And PSG game no more details kakra bi wom. Maybe Chelsea will figure it out before the final. But on your side, like Enrique said, they've made mistakes and they have learned.
Yeah.
And they are even making mistakes. But team, you know, everybody is playing for everybody.
The PSG team.
Yes. And no now I'm standing out too. Hardly now when we say Obi blame you Obi. Coach in the crown but it's not touchline in the technical area. He barely issues instructions. Yes. But Mbappe was big in that team.
Yes.
So he got rid of him, let him go because the opposite you know team Ousmane Dembele crowned in your issues initially. But everything about the team is in sync now. And every aspect of the team. Donnarumma is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Uyi Courtois. Maybe you AG Neuer. If you are creating a list of top 5 goalkeepers, you mention Donnarumma. I stand to be corrected. Who created a list of top 5 right backs? You'd mention Achraf Hakimi. Who created a list of top 5 left backs? You'd mention Nuno Mendes. Who created a list of top 5 centre backs? You mentioned Marquinhos. Pacho comes into the discussion. Who come midfield? Joao Neves, Vitinha, Even Fabian Ruiz, they are in the top. So they are in the top list. If you mention midfielders, Kvaratskhelia, in terms of wingers, you mention him. Dembele, attackers, forwards, you mention him. Desiree Doué, he's best onto the team. So the PSG team all round, a machine, every part of it, functional.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Because Obi Abejedi because and yes, I want to win the Champions League.
And the reality is that this team didn't come cheap.
The PSG team.
It is not cheap. Even you know, Mendes or Balu and Son signing, go and look at the figures involved with. Was it Lisbon? Go and look at the figures. Vitinha, Neves. Go and look at the monies they spent. So it is not a cheap side. But the Abu Amone said, over the years, no coach no set me out to team. So they've understood the coach's project. It stands out for PSG. I didn't expect them to beat Bayern, like I said. But make sure game, the quality was there and they made it count. Against Madrid, my game here. Easy. A mere formality. And Alatu, PSG team, now I was going through the books. Almost shared over 20 goals since the Champions League finals coming into the FIFA Club World Cup. They've conceded just 1 goal against Botafogo. They've lost 1 game. They've beaten Atletico Madrid in that period. Let me start with Inter. They've beaten Inter 5. Beaten Atletico Madrid. They have beaten Bayern. They have beaten Real Madrid. Which team have I left out?
So teams
in terms of European hierarchy, teams, how big they are. They've conquered almost all the teams. And the almost show in a way, say, there's nothing you can say about it. You cannot say it was a lucky win. Okay, why lucky? 2-1, 1-0. No. Even when they meet the European big wins, they put them in their place. First half, they get the job done. Against Madrid, 24 minutes. It was not a contest again. 3-0. 3-0. Second half, 1-0. The only blame with this PSG team, they said, Madrid said they don't have a proper bench.
Bench in the end.
Sana
Nade.
Players are they don't have the same profile of players on the bench. You take Goncalo.
But Eberding. So because Eberding a solid first 11 on the field. Now also have a solid bench.
But you should for a team that I don't want to have to digress, but for a team our person are dominant, your bench should be as good as the players.
Solid.
Yes. And they said
they should be equally good.
Yes, equally good. Okay. That is the word. If not equally good, they should be at least give you the level of quality you have on the field.
Yes, Sadie, okay.
And maybe let's say they don't have the same quality.
Our bench.
And it is something they'll look at going to next season.
Okay.
I think one more change Bournemouth play about.
I know your PSG build up from the quarterfinal stage. And you Chelsea. Now you read game now now me say Chelsea first road that PSG fast now go beat me reach the final. What did the MJ say?
But Kumase.
No.
Okay, maybe.
Meaning so because o person can say kra o food dua na o fa ho see a wasi. Who see a wasi. Meaning say sa na person can yes na person. Sa na person can ka o di
Kumase kwa no bi so afa ba bi no ya be du Kumase.
Oh no, say ko bi beti ka say
Kaswa road.
Kaswa be du Kumase.
Adi, obi beti ka say bia o kwan na fa so de onya kwati kwan.
Alatu.
Say ye o kwati kwan wo.
Alatu.
Aye kwan ya wo fa so
Sesi anu wahu.
Success in
okay.
Sesi anu because of the popular narratives on social media.
Okay.
Sometimes it skews our opinion on subjects. Nobody should disrespect this Chelsea.
Ma memra din so kakra din. Brem kakra ma me. Said baby no all bobo wura no. On say okase PSG any equally good sir than the players now. Say yes sir.
That has always been for PSG this season.
No, in general club
no. A good team, the bench, and how quality a team is. Team bia, or bench, and a team no, and strength.
No bench no.
PSG team way. Ope team back over bread pan this season. Omokan.
because of the bench.
PSG you am bench ni fu Abakola na beba. Omo players be 2 pen na bench omo nya bibo. Aya hwe substitution. And most of the players in our bench no enye up there. You don't expect say obenya equally an exceptional player just like Ashraf Hakimi.
Sir answer na me answer na me.
Unya an exceptional player like Ashraf Hakimi. Because nipa no onim what say Ashraf Hakimi no. Your friend Trent Alexander-Arnold. And your friend Danny Cavani.
Okay.
And I say your friend Rhys James. Me expect so no so ba betina bench. Am Ashraf Hakimi abo.
For Denzel Dumfries.
Denzel Dumfries. And I say bia use Kunde. Sa boys no me expect so obeba no obaba betina bench. And see, they would definitely be playing for another club. But as I say, when you play a at least on that level of consistency, but it's equally good.
Yeah. So typical example.
No.
It goes Berardo.
Thank you.
Haji, it goes with cost.
And they can
That's why you're playing the Club World Cup.
PSG can afford.
You wanted us to build from the Club World Cup. And it is one of the reasons in and the Club World Cup.
Omunkoto a setting young fan is a setting Mohamed Kudus, not Nababet Nabet.
There be Kudus on Cotonou from the bench. Kudus team or call better na bench, no? A different from Tottenham. Kudus or Kobas or better na bench.
Kobas or better na bench. Or call the Bibano no change inquisitor.
Or call Madrid or better na bench.
Another club NBM. Or call Basa or better na bench. Or call Madrid or better na bench.
Yes. Or call Madrid or better.
Or call City or Bebo.
City. It depended. City and they oh share. When the City, you know, omu new setup. And yet the old City. But some City team we are. Kudus score Bebo.
Okay.
Kudus doku ni mbonche no. Kudus ni doku nyapa ni mbonche doku.
Okay.
Doku ni mbonche no.
What answer my question into man to aso mame. To aso mame. What answer question into PSG bet me aye. Omukọ adwama so they can get the quality and bema bench ni so aye kama. To aso mame na game final na first mame.
Yeah, popular narrative no Emma sometimes a lot of us don't. I want to choose my words carefully. Don't think outside the box.
Why? Why this?
Chelsea ever tournament. There was Flamingo. There was
Palmeiras.
There was Esperance Sportive de Tunis. Omo group no omo Esperance and is it Los Angeles?
Los Angeles.
Olusu to Flamingo. Or advance here. Okoshia hwan in there. Benfica. Or draw. Benfica is one of the, and you see, Osha Europe sides be where they will not win the tournament, but they are always there.
But always you
Benfica,
see them, yeah.
Dortmund. It's they be coefficient, but people don't understand it.
So Benfica will always qualify from the Portuguese league.
Yes. Oh yeah, then Benfica.
And so Petima or Beba Europa or Bema Portugal for that image.
FC Porto.
Think about Benfica.
Yes. So and I make I say certain teams be you might not respect them, but they have pedigree. Then they played Palmeiras.
Yeah.
I want to me person full stop nisi.
No, can't say.
Because me Chelsea for Asham. Chelsea for Fancham, but me poor myself. But you see,
what's your monas or Fancham?
The issue is that obi ya there, ne yefa. The fact that you are in opposition, no, doesn't mean sense as I can.
Okay.
Minya yan kame man you ne boss abo yibi.
But you
ni ho. Yes, give credit to whom it is due. Make the credit to my Chelsea. All share Palmeiras 2-1 after beating Benfica in extra time 4-1. Then only Fluminense share. Fluminense had beaten Al Hilal.
Yeah.
Al Hilal beaten City.
Hilal also share City.
Al Hilal, Team Okite, they can compete in most of Europe's top 5 leagues.
Yeah, and finally so about Saudi Pro League. Yes. Quality up.
Yes. Ka ombe nyasa permission no na ya transport them boy in other leagues. People would see the quality they have.
Okay.
Then they beat Fluminense. Make the final. And people are discrediting them. No.
Until final you do who wins the grand finale?
For
who
me,
wins the $40 million?
I think realistically,
per analysis why and when you be fast to do final and the quality you be
two of the
wins
best
the
teams
$40 million
final. But realistically, many PSG and echo. But the game will not be so easy.
What the kind of Canada said Chelsea, the own until we go PSG.
Oh, there be any some in Chelsea. I don't think that as it stands, any team can contend with PSG at the moment.
Okay. Because they are the best now.
Yes, they are the best.
They are the best.
And
now.
of course, they are going to play Conference League winners in Chelsea. But the issue is, PSG will details be on the football. And I'm just hoping, say, Maresca, any the technical team, would know what they are going to face.
Okay.
Someone strategizing here, maybe they can limit the damage. But if they allow PSG to play the way PSG have played and dominated clubs now, maybe we could see a humiliating scoreline.
Really?
Makani Emmanuel. So PSG, so Chelsea strategized well against this PSG team. They could upset or limit the damage. But someone jive PSG and bomb regular football now. We have seen over the period now. The scoreline could be humiliating for Chelsea.
Really?
Kwaku
V Power and our training Kano Uguso Ewa Adom TV. We Saturday's edition of Sports Arena. And yede Ebro no Dubako Abapa Simano Mieno Medical dia to him say Premotoa and yede Jubedi no Ebe Pimamenko Haji ho na hedging so men submission on the FIFA Club World Cup. And so far ononso baby o hwe ye ne de ohu ye ne de watete nyina no so no si hu said the nyoma echo US mami tiwe
tournament no de a dependent continent also and na obetumi ajeje.
Okay.
If you are in Europe ubeka say shadanya that's successful.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, because the Europeans are used to crowd, you know, that euphoria, no, they know.
Okay.
And tournaments like this, you want to see moments.
Yeah.
Tournament we ensure the moments be apart from the Kokukan about Jama Musiala.
Yeah.
And no new moments people want to remember.
Yeah.
But we want to see tournaments ABA, volleyball.
Okay.
Oh, but you Mbappe there no.
What's a young baby? Yes, exciting,
exceptional moments.
Yes, moments. Our tournament we coaches ni be akwa blast you be
na akwa PFM we be
nanka tuko ni ayibi kon.
Thank you. What's the Europeans no? Oh, Europe, you are used to this kind of intino. Oh, European now sha.
Almost US for no so na say football na nkasa no kra o attention of soccer no no friend soccer no kra attention
baby a continent bi a wo no any the way a obi hu no. When you go to South America they are very happy because the clubs ni bi a stadium but football feel bi Fluminense a feel bi Palmeiras a feel bi o ma feel bi intino excitement no. You know, South Americans love US.
And aside the Oma limelight.
Thank you. Performance on better than a few players be next year on back cash on more big time. Africans and so we've made money and we are happy.
Yes. Yeah. Kutu galam say o.
Ya kutu galam.
Club bi ofia bibiri mako e bia no.
Why you say tam?
So o call market say o koto ade a. I'm not sure say o koto onion the data chim no beto.
Debbie.
Beto fresh.
Also package you hu ya. Bibia come out.
Yeah.
North Africans ni per se ni ade. O package ni o ma yi. Enti sika no ba na ebagum.
Yeah.
Enti so
Obi na kind the money that they take fine money no be small money.
Yes.
Yeah. Say the name you the name
no be small money.
The money they take fine money no be small money
no be small
money.
Yes. Sika de kokoko sika no enye sika ketwa.
Yeah.
Enti continent bi a wo bia no na any the way a wo hu tournament way. Most of the elite clubs are happy. Chelsea they are making we say over 88.44.
Yeah. Over 88.44.
They are making.
Now Joao Pedro.
Now Ojiwe ya 40 million.
Go no quite 22 million.
Thank you. They made money. And
Bodro
FIFA.
Bodro na je $1 million.
Now I was reading an article from Gabriel McCourty.
Okay.
Okay, so when you go to US now, Infantino, watching Mark Zuckerberg, watching Elon Musk, on Namasia, because he's happy say we introduce a new format, FIFA Club World Cup. Now there are even conversations every 2 years.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a friends with in an AC form. Because you know the friction between UEFA and FIFA.
Yeah.
Who owns the club? one they are powerful. That power play no and the politics.
UEFA and FIFA no yes.
That power play no. Thank you. Now you
because we have UEFA Champions League now.
Yeah. You see,
UEFA Champions League.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know UEFA for the brag say in your competition now. FIFA, so why win?
Yes.
FIFA so say now your World Cup about 4 years then FIFA say okay, then we will bring another competition. Now there's another conversation even around this whole World Cup and they say season we yenchemu 3.
Until FIFA also try this idea FIFA to play the World Cup with national teams. Was having a FIFA Club World Cup.
World Cup.
Until UEFA also for another one count.
Until more think say omo be expanded no.
And don't be surprised say me no. Just like World Cup omo bo qualifiers. They be do baby no. They would put the clubs into qualification phases.
Oh, don't be surprised. Say there's an argument of expansion because FIFA here competition, you know, he's happy. But deep down on Kasano, on Shadenya so happy because you don't have a Manchester United.
Yeah.
You don't have a Liverpool.
You don't have
an Arsenal.
Yeah.
You don't have a Barcelona.
Yeah.
And some clubs, Barcelona and Manchester United no. More than 1 billion fans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Until you can play the tournament. Obetimama Olsen Hyundai be Aquako Bobby. But you prefer to have a depleted Manchester United, with all due respect, than a team that name sounds like electronics.
And I said, oh, the background, even the MTN organizers, I can tell you for sure, said they were happy. Do final.
Thank you. It is everywhere.
Yeah.
And see, almost even say now people are even thinking say, yenye coefficient, no, based on every year, biana. Coefficient ranking, no, then conquest for near the best clubs, no, both based on coefficient, no, accordingly, near for
global.
Thank you. See, there are so many arguments, Eba. FIFA has made the money, they are happy, and they're more power, no swabber. You go to Asia like this, you ask the Asians, they are happy because a certain Al Hilal, a certain Manchester City.
Yeah.
Our run of 16 year free.
I don't know, share no club, no, my player be $8 million.
Should it be a turning point for Asian football? Because Oko India for a cricket be 10 in ano, T20 or mobile in 2007. They dominated the world, and that was the turning point for India cricket. In terms of okay, say you World Cup so na a certain Al Hilal, Man City free. Coached by arguably one of the greatest managers of all time, Pep Guardiola. And is it time? Say yes, you better elevate your league into another level.
That is it.
Should we pump in more money?
That is
Should we look at the Asian Champions League holistically? Near how I able to revamp the Asian Champions League. And the continent be our wasono. And then a more picture no. Any video of how the competition has gone so far. So for me as Africa had here. Because Yenyeska. Pudu. Na 9 million, 8 million, 12 million na yenyaye. Yenyeska biya. Onyenti no.
Oh, yeah.
Europe for the but over had
yes. Oh, thank you. So
Mr. Yanhwe who adwuma Nepal, yen call the game itself.
Yeah, so
na yem rafi, yen call the game itself, no yem rafi.
I've always been for Chelsea.
You've always been for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And you are still with Chelsea.
Competition you started.
Okay.
You call group stage. You're group stage, man.
You've always been for Chelsea
in this
all
competition.
Competitions are not in this competition.
This competition.
Okay.
Very similar supporter.
Okay.
Yes.
Almost sign him Kwakura for.
Sorry, Penny.
But you to us.
Yanko.
You better yes that topic.
There be yes and Yanko.
Me keke.
Yanko. Passing through. I will come. Or quarter that I will do cry.
Why you?
Adie esi me mbosu.
Adie oba medical card. Maybe introduce you.
Me give me name. And na o pesa o tietia me.
Minti a o so tie.
Enti me go so andi me name. Ana mentu aso. Obeka bi na meza aka bi.
To aso. Was it to aso?
Alatu, on a more serious note, you qualify from the group stage in ano Chelsea qualify in ano. And I've always said Chelsea will go to the final.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he said it before the Palmeiras game.
Oh,
I said Chelsea will go to the final.
And then Chelsea say
they will win the game.
Hey.
Chelsea
I'm
will
confident
win the game.
because I have seen Chelsea. They have always come to the party. Abra ubia ehun so moda form. Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012. Odds in favor of the big City.
208 to lose to Man United.
I know they were never the favorite.
They were.
Man United and Alex Ferguson will
always
be
the favorite. Not Chelsea are underdogs, but when we need Man United, we need it. And you are saying when you expect them to step up, they do, but they didn't step up in 2008.
Oh, but 2008.
So they catch us exceptional cases.
2008, they have never played even the final.
This Chelsea
before.
team will never beat PSG.
So we live to see. Number next week Saturday we will come here.
But I say, how did you know? We live to see. Yeah, the man on come on, ebesi o na ya be fie. Na ya be di come on so a e fie.